Are you looking to land your next job with a great resume? Whether you're aiming to meet managers in person or send your resume out online, going through ATS software potentially, these do's and don'ts will make sure your resume hits the mark. Today, I'm going to share great tips of what to do, things to avoid, and extra tips to elevate your best marketing tool, your resume. First up, let's talk about what you should do when creating your resume. Number 1, make sure you include headers like objective, highlights of qualifications and skills, professional experience, and education and certifications. This will make your resume easy to read at a glance. Number 2, list only your employment from the past 10 years and make sure it's relevant to the job you're applying for. Highlighting key responsibilities and achievements is also a great idea. Use strong past tense action verbs. Number 3, stick to one font throughout your resume. Classic fonts like Arial, Times New Roman, or Courier are best. Your font size for your text should be 11 to 12, with your name and headings bolded and larger. Number 4, provide a professional email address and a phone number that you check regularly at the top. It's also important to include your city and postal code, as this will be an advantage when applying close to home. Number 5, keep your resume to one page. Hiring managers do not have time to read a novel, so making it concise and relevant to the sector that you want to work in is key. Number 6, save your resume as a .doc or .docx format. This ensures that your resume can be easily opened and edited and will pass through ATS software easily. Number 7, use the 3-in-1 rule. Read your resume over 3 times and then have one person review it before you send it out. Now, let's cover what you should avoid when creating or updating your resume. Number 1, don't use resume templates that are hard to edit or feature anything but raw text. Definitely don't use the columned templates, or only half your resume will be read by the ATS software. Number 2, skip the photos, graphs, images, and charts and focus on clear, concise text. The only graphics or design elements you should be using in your resume are bullets, italics, and bolded text. Number 3, keep your formatting consistent. Don't mix fonts or sizes, and avoid too much white space, as it'll look like you haven't done much. Number 4, personal information does not belong on your resume. Leave out personal details like marital status or if you have kids. Number 5, don't include outdated or irrelevant education or jobs from over 10 years ago. If a credential you have expires, you need to take it off your resume or get it renewed so that you can keep it on. Number 6, don't include hobbies and interests unless they are super relevant to the job. You can also leave off the generic references available upon request at the bottom. Number 7, never send the exact same resume for different jobs. Customize each one. Even if you just add a few keywords, the company name and the job title in the objective section, it'll make the employer know this resume is just for me. While this may feel time-consuming, it's the only way to compete in today's market. And number 8, watch out for spelling and grammar mistakes. A polished resume that looks perfect at a glance will make a great first impression. And there you have it. Follow these do's and don'ts and the tips that we provided you today, and you'll be on your way to creating a standout resume.